So for today, I just want to take some time for us all to remember why we do something for Lent. I try as hard as I can not to use the phrase, give up for Lent, because that's only one of many things you could do. So I say, what are you doing for your Lenten sacrifice, as opposed to what are you giving up for Lent? Because I want to make it clear that we're not doing any of this to be miserable or to deprive ourselves of things we need. That's not the point. The point is to mold ourselves better into Christ through prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. And I think the best way I can do that is just explain to you what I'm doing this year. This is one of those years where I'm not giving up one big thing, I'm giving up a bunch of little things. So like first thing on the list, I'm giving up for Lent, bopping kids on the head. My hand, my book, hammers, whatever, the whole thing. It's going to be extra hard for you first graders because, you're right at my arm's level and your heads are so boppable. I'm going to do my best. But there's another little thing I'm giving up, and it's such a minor thing for Lent, but it's such a perfect example, I just can't help but share it. I am giving up Bacos. These are the fake bacon pieces that normal people eat on salads. I don't waste time with the salads. I think I might be legitimately addicted to these. I have not removed the seal. It will stay that way for all of Lent. When I buy this, I'm like, oh, Bacos. And I shake a little in the cap. I pop the cap in my mouth, and the next thing I know, half the bottle is gone. This is absurdly unhealthy. The ingredients are as follows. I am not making this up. Ingredients: soy, canola oil, salt, color, artificial flavor. It would be slightly healthier of me to just eat the entire contents of a salt shaker from the dinner table. And I'm sharing all of this because I'm ashamed that I'm addicted to something so horribly unhealthy. When I get a taste of Bacos, I can't help myself, and I eat an entire one of these in a 2 or 3 day period. That is a terrible, terrible bad habit. My desires and temptations rule me instead of me ruling my temptations or desires. That is the very model of a bad habit. So for Lent, I am not doing something to make me miserable. I'm not doing something to punish myself. I want to kick this bad habit. I want to be more in control of my appetite, desire, and temptations. And while I realize this is a very minor thing in the long run, it is something I would be better off without. That is what we should be doing during Lent, making ourselves more the people we've always been meant to be. And if you do something for Lent that in some way resists temptation, my colloquial definition of fasting, resisting temptation, whether it be chocolate, video games, or Bacos, if you do anything that improves your prayer life, that counts as a Lenten sacrifice. So maybe you don't pray the rosary as often as you'd like. Or maybe you should give yourself 10 minutes of prayer after lunch or before bedtime. All that counts as Lenten sacrifice. And then almsgiving, doing good for others. Obviously, giving money to the needy would count. But that is one of many ways we help other people. Volunteering, doing more around the house. Even something as plainly simple as being kinder to your friends, family, classmates, or coworkers. All of that counts. All of that counts because it's effort you're making to make yourself more like Christ and less a slave of your bad habits.